Alright boys, welcome back to EU4 elimnasalis. It's been around 2 weeks, but I've been busy doing stuff. We are 2 days off, it looks like, from where we were supposed to end, I guess. But that's fine. Currently it's Pegu, Korea, Cologne, all these. Remember the cutoff is now 25. So should be interesting, should be fun. Let's unpause, and that's right. Great power list, normal. I am interested to see who is going to win this game. I have my feelings. I did guess Spain to begin with. Well, Castile. But, they've done really well. Ming's done pretty good too. Though. I don't know if they're going to be able to get a win. That'll be very, very long time before that. But a lot of unification. Most provinces are just controlled by Spain, Britain, France, Portugal, Burgundy, Bohemia, Austria, Ferrara, Scandinavia, Ottomans, Russia, Temi, Muir, Bahamas, Vijayanagar, Bengal, Delhi, and Ming in Yemen. I guess me and Luke's and Tunis are also big enough, along with Brunei, First Ava, Yarkland, Teutons, but not much. I am interested to see if the Netherlands are going to take out the Cree. Interesting. I'm also interested to see whose colony is going to break away first. Oh, British are going after Inca. Downfall of the Inca Empire. Pretty interesting. Pretty fair. What do we got here? Okay, Austria and Palm versus Scandinavia, Bavaria, and Bohemia. I'm going to go with the Scandinavian win. Although Scandinavia has not conquered or colonized anything. It is interesting. Spain's dominance of, Africa's down to 5-ish nations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 total. South America's down to 1. North America's down to a handful. So it really is just going to come down to Asia and Europe. It's going to be really interesting when these colonies break away, or if they just Spain dominates the rest of the game. Could be that. That could easily be the end of it. Spain dominates, everyone else gets eliminated. Really, Ottomans are definitely going to have something to say about that. So, Russia is not looking so hot. Kind of interesting. Gonna be eliminating countries very shortly. Guessing most of this territory is gonna be gone relatively soon. Hope will be gone relatively soon. Trabzon. So I really don't see that many small nations hiding out outside of India. here. And that's about it. Alright, pause. Anything below 25 will be executed immediately. First is Benin. Okay, I didn't see it. It just looked like Portugal to me. So, Benin disappeared. Fine. You got Nauru, Korea, Tunis. I have to say goodbye to Tunis. Fair. Not surprised. Just lost land. Korea, again, down to their final handful of provinces. Surprised no one. They've been killed. Hongju, I don't know where that is. For some reason, those are so highly developed. I don't get the development. Alright, Nazu. Nanjo? Nanho? Ah. Nan. Alright, that's fine. What else we got below the 25 barrier? Some Aztecs will get killed. Got Gascony, Aachen, Cologne, Ragusa, and Pragu, and Zoo. Well, Pagu, right here. With Peg. Zoo. Is that North America? No, it's trigger modifiers. Find. Should also just look for countries. Zoo. What the hell? Alright. Anyway, the Aztecs are dead. I don't know. Is that even the right country? Yeah, Zoo. Oh. Okay. Alright. Fair enough. Also on the chopping block is, oh yeah, the 4 European countries. Cologne, Ragusa, Aachen, and Gascony. Alright. Fair enough. Cologne doesn't need to exist. Aachen. Is it AAC? Yeah. Sure. No. Aachen and Ragusa. Which means the Balkans are officially all dead. Which is fine. You know? So, now we need to look at the 5 gone. Mecklenburg, Herne, Frankfurt, Chrome, Crevice. Alright. I know where you 3 are. I don't know where you Krebs. I can probably find Krebs. Are you in North America too? Trauma. That's you, right? Yeah. Alright. I thought I saw you. Alright. North America. Here's Huron. We need to fire some guns for them. Was it you? Who else was in there? Tons of dev. Crabs. Is that you guys? Yeah. Alright, the interior is gone. And then now it's just Mecklenburg. 2 province minor in Europe. In Frankfurt, it's been completely surrounded by nothingness. Alright, fair. So the next 5 are all above 30. So yeah, we're just gonna set 30 as the new benchmark. We're gonna go another decade into the world. British Mexico. How high are the British on here? They're 5. Imagine if them and Portugal combine. Would that be enough to stop Spain? Great Britain and Burgundy, to be honest. What needs to happen is Burgundy and, needs to combine with France, to be honest. Giving them a foothold in Europe. Other than that, yeah, the HRE has not been disbanded. So yeah. Mandates still exist. It's 6 tributaries. No, I'm still fine. Japan's just split for some God knows reason. Doing good in the colonization. Has it made it to Oceania? Yeah. What's Majapahit and Portugal made it over here. Alright. The Man League's gonna get killed. Who's in this war? Oh. Temi too. Timurids are gonna be knocked off that top spot. Well, relatively soon, I'd say. Though Russia's been knocked off too. So Ottomans keeps beating up on both. Seems fair. The thing about Great Britain is that they have done a good job at just taking random in Europe. Unlike Saxony, which would have really benefited from colonization. Plenty of land they could just make theirs, so instead of having all these patches of no one. This could be it, really, for the Netherlands. Spanish Brazil. Yeah, the Incas are dead. Bummer. The Iroquois have not been killed, surprisingly. Yeah. Great Britain needs to unite with France and the Netherlands and North America to stand a chance against the dominance of Spain. That is an Ottoman colonist out here in Brazil. I mean, India. Okay, yeah, they took some land. What's left, really? 6 development, free, 17. They got development. 25 there, God. In terms of development, we got a few below the Netherlands. Uh-oh. The Netherlands are on the killing sphere. So is my spirit nation. But yeah. The main link's got enough development for quite a while. I'm not relatively too worried about them. Just one more war though. This gets taken over here. Then they're dead. But yeah, the Netherlands are apparently on the chopping block. Which, I mean, Burgundy's kind of fighting to live the game. So yeah, the Netherlands are going to be gone. I really don't know how that's going to work. Does their colony immediately just get freedom? Tough game for the Nez. But below 30, there's just Zulu. The Netherlands did apparently get more development. Alright. They're not just going to get immediately killed. But yeah, the Sioux. I don't know where that is. I wouldn't suggest here, but this is down to them. Kiwa, Yemen, Ethiopia, Songhai. Very distinctly not. Because Tunis got killed last time. Rwanda and killed and Ethiopia aren't gonna last too much longer. Well, finally that war is gonna be happening between the Cree and the Netherlands. At least the new Netherlands. The Iroquois. The Iroquois take land from the French? Wow. Okay. They knew they were going to need to try to survive. Yeah, they took land. Good for them. One province has not been colonized. Neither has that. Alright. This was lost by the Ottomans. Interesting. Alright. Coming down to the final months before the next group of them are killed. Scandinavia got that. Ledger. And now we're down with Sulu and Kechopala, Asia. Sulu. Where? Okay. Gone? Kasha, whatever. K word. They were the blue nation that was doing well for a few decades. Before Mexico is gone. Yeah, Portugal's finishing off the natives. Fair play. And that's it. All the rest of them are just colonies, which means Burnham, the Netherlands, Hamburg, Switzerland, and Massa, where M-A-K word. Let's start off with that. Whatever. Okay, 2 province minor and has a billion development for some god knows reason. Paradox. Please fix this. Alright. That's one. Up next is, yeah, Switzerland, Hamburg, Brenham, the Netherlands. So, Switzerland's a free province minor in the middle of Europe and have the same amount as a 2 province minor in the middle of nowhere. Makes a lot of sense. Alright, Hamburg's gonna be hammed. Oh yeah, the Netherlands, which find another. I don't remember how to spell it. Whatever. Sure, I can find a colonist over here. Ned. The Netherlands is now an independent tag. Interesting. And the other one was like Bremen, right? Bremen? Yeah, Bremen. They are being sieged and killed already. Alright, well. Welcome to the world of New Netherlands. Took them out, formed the United States. The United States is now in the game. Cool. This is gonna happen pretty soon too with France. Death. Eventually. Probably. Yeah. So down to the last 50 or so countries, I'd say. Still a few random ones in here. Austria's fighting its, yeah, the last handful. 104 ducats of trade in the English Channel. Oh my god, that's good. Yeah. Heading up massive year of 1700, which 15 more years I'd say before the end. And America is immediately making quick work of France. His colony. They're not even to defend Florida. Wow. Interesting tactic from the French, letting their colony getting killed. Interesting. This is going to be an aggressive U.S. Interesting. France did join. Right? No. I think America is just going to pick up a good scoop of land. Yeah. This is going to be very interesting. I'm interested to see how Ferrari is going to be playing the next century. Allied to Spain. Them, that the Naples and Burgundy is going to be pretty easy, I'd say. Just pick up that, pick up some of that. It's going to be too hard. I've never seen Ferrari do this good, so good for them. The HREs, exist for some reason. It's down to 12 princes. Yeah, I guess they exist in name. United States did annex Florida, which means very unified, I'd say. Portugal is going to be colonizing this to form Portuguese just going to be part of Portuguese Louisiana. Alright. Fairness. For all. Alright, crease on the chopping block, and that's it. Other than just colony. Now above the 40 mark, really. Some pretty big countries are, excluding all the colonies. Top development up here. Portuguese Mexico. Yeah. Portuguese Brazil. Spanish Brazil. So yeah, these colonies are not going to be messing around when they become independent. And the first of them to do that was, well, Netherlands. But yet again, that's kind of to be expected. Religion is, yep, stock. And France is occupied. By this mess. They're at war from where? Burgundy. Who grabbed up Hamburg? That's pretty big land-wise, and it's Scandinavia decided to start colonizing. Fair play, as Russia's collapsing. Is a good word. Hasn't been a too kind, century to the Russians. Yep. France is just... Yeah, I think that's going to be the end of France. Just a good feeling. Thinking about it. And the more I think about it, this entire region's not gonna win. Out of the top 8, it's gonna really just come down to Great Britain, Spain, Ottomans, Scandinavia potentially, Ming potentially, to get a win. I'd give it around 90% chance that Spain, the Ottomans, or Great Britain pulls out a win. And that's just me. Out of the top 8, the ones that are not going to be lasting too much longer up here, I'd say is Timmy. I don't think the Timurids stand much of a chance, mainly because they've lost like 20 wars to the Ottomans. And they're eventually gonna be coming up against this group of countries, which really isn't gonna be too kind to them. Cleves. Yeah. The HRE is going to be down to 10 very quickly. It's really just gonna get down to five, really. Saxony, Austria, Burgundy, the two electors. Not great. Munster's about dead. Yeah. Wasn't great for France. They got plenty of development to last another 50 years, I'd say, before we get rid of the French. Yeah, this region's about to be a lot more cleaned up, I'd say. Especially once, land's freed for everyone to start colonizing. Alright, we've gone a little far, but 45 is the cutoff. Mongolia at over the 100 gang. Kale. Alright. Below 30 we have Utrecht and Munster. Yeah. Like I said, below 10 is going to be gone. Munster and goodbye to Utrecht, gone. Other than that, well, Cree, Kale, Bloomberg, and the Inca, over 50 development getting from back in, right? That's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with over 52. Marara. Alright, let's go get rid of North America. This is final nations. Yeah. First up is Cree. George is dead. Next up is, surprisingly, the Inca. Not really, but just surprised that they have so much development for as little land as they have. So, gone. Who else was in it? Oh yeah, Kale, Bloomberg, and Mariah. Well, surviving for very good time. I'm very proud of them. Focused on them a little bit. Ara. Up next. Kale boys. Apparently Kale is not enough to survive on. Bye, Kale. This region's pretty freed up, I'd say. A lot of land. Up final was Loomberg, right? Loomberg. Loon. Which means I think I can officially declare the Asia dead. With that, this part's just going to be another 5 years. Same recording sesh though, just going to be splitting it up. Look at that. On the chopping block, Bavaria, Quaddle, Orissa, Rajapahit. It's been a long time without you, my friend. But yeah, the HRE is down to 8, right? 9. And out of that, we have Bavaria and Alsace. Not going to be lasting too long, much longer. Cleves did do enough, and they're immediately getting killed by the British. Or is that Burgundy? That's Burgundy. Sorry. You're not immediately getting killed by the British, you're immediately getting killed by Burgundy. But yeah, Europe's down to the 5 over here. The free Italian countries. 8 or so German countries. Free non-German countries. Free further non-German countries. So 6 over here. 9. 12. 15. Well, 15 with all that. And there's just not much. Yeah, less than 20 European countries, I'd say. Africa is, of course, 1, 2, 3, 4. I always forget Rwanda's there, but yeah. Rwanda, Kilwall, Ethiopia, Yemen, Songhai, Manlukes. The key. Well, South America's gone. Is that North America gone too? Nope, this is the Iroquois, that's right. And the 13 colonies are just taken out. United States. Alright, goodbye US. We'll be not seeing you ever again, really. You're required doing quite well, though. Where did they get development from, really? I mean, you have a 22er. They have a lot of provinces, though. They done pretty good. Asia has the most countries by far. Mainly doing with, we have Ava, Devat, a whole bunch of these smaller countries over here. Oh, Hassan's on the killing block. How the heck did you guys spawn again? You're not supposed to be able to do that. Yeah, well, 35 is now the new barrier, so bye. Yeah, it doesn't matter. You guys are gonna get killed again. I guess it's a different province. So France is busy. Finally gonna be able to get in for here. I think I'm gonna start killing people every 5 years now. Every 5 years for countries that don't make the requirement, I'd say. Not new countries. So we're going to end it with the death of anyone who is not making the cut. Great Power List has not changed. Yep. Ming fell a spot, and everything else has remained constant. Well, yeah, it's being... Yep, Portugal is continuing to colonize land. So I guess it makes sense, I'd say so. It's gonna be real sad when countries like the Naples, big countries, start getting killed. Alright, we're gonna do that and clean anyone below the 35 requirement, which is just Crimea, Münster, Utrecht, and Hessen. Alright. Ooh. And then I think we're gonna watch the entire game up until this point. And Crimea spawned. For some reason. Oh God, Russia. It won't stop killing itself. Man. That is pretty impressive. Russia was looking good. And they just worked. They lost a big war to Scandinavia, and then they just continuously are losing stuff. I'm just focusing on Europe. Tunis did good. Castile was slow. I was worried that my pick was bad. Then they started to actually do some stuff. You can see all the uncolonized land that's happened. Continuously. To this point. I'm just gonna focus on North America now. You know, a bunch of them are getting killed. Cusco did really good this game. Inca formed. Did great. United States formed has already been very interesting. Very interesting game. Alright. Ledger, max development. Top players. I'm gonna get out of this. Hope you guys enjoyed watching this part. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Do not follow me on any of my socials, because I don't have them. And with that, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have a great day. Adios.